Okay, guys, we're going to talk about antelope hunting. It is the last video dealing with the elk and antelope draw for a reason. Antelope hunting is very, very difficult, as you will see from the draw odds that I give to you. Antelope hunting in Arizona is very difficult from a drawing standpoint. It's not very difficult from a hunting standpoint necessarily, but it's so difficult to draw. There are not very many tags. There are not very many antelope. There are very limited areas where these antelope exist. And to draw a tag, even as a resident, will take you a lot of bonus points. And so it's not a realistic thing for you to expect to be doing all that often, even as an Arizona resident. So for me, I've hunted antelope twice in Wyoming already before I've drawn an Arizona antelope tag. And that's me not even trying that hard. If I had more time, I'm guiding in Alaska and doing a lot of other stuff. I would be hunting antelope in Wyoming every other year, in Montana and Colorado. Those are places where you can draw antelope tags almost every year. And Arizona is a place where you cannot draw an antelope tag every year unless you are very, very lucky. That being said, we have some of the biggest antelope in the country, giant antelope. Where are the trophy antelope spots? The trophy antelope spots basically, for the most part, are found around the Prescott, Arizona area. Unit 17A, 17B, 19A, 19B, 18A, 18B, Ash Fork, Seligman, Unit 10. These are the primo hard to draw antelope tags for a reason, because there are 90-inch bucks taken. Governor's tags are taken out of 19A, 19B, these areas every single year. So I really want to, if you're like, hey, I got max points, where should I apply? You need to apply to whatever unit in a Prescott area that you like, or whatever you get lucky on. 19A is really a kind of a, 19A and 19B are the main ones, and 18A, 18B, and Unit 10. If you look, there's not very many tags to give out for any of those hunts. Okay, so the biggest bucks are typically killed in archery season, because that's the first hunt that happens, and they're usually shot around water, or guys that are crazy enough to spot stock in 100-degree heat, and rattlesnakes nipping at your legs as you crawl in the grass. That's where the big bucks are shot. The rifle hunt follows that and in September, and there's some big bucks that are obviously shot in there, but you can hunt all throughout the state. Unit 2, Unit 3. There's some other stuff. There's some random stuff. Unit 30A. There's some stuff on the southern side of life down there in the southern Arizona area. But typically central northern Arizona is where the main antelope hunting is done. And the trophy big giant antelope that people wait all their life for is typically around the Prescott area, if you look on a map. So if you look on the GMU map, which I'm going over, you can kind of see where all the main units that are hunted, and some of the tag numbers and the odds, draw odds, are just nuts. So the main point of this video is definitely apply for it. So you're already applying for an elk. Apply for antelope as well. It costs you $13 more to apply for this tag. If you do draw this tag, get on the horn with somebody. A lot of these tags have to do with private land. Call a guide or an outfitter, because it may be the only time you draw this tag in 15 to 20 years, even as a resident. So don't let it go. A cool hunt too, as a side note, that before I get to once in a lifetime style antelope hunting, is Unit 8 muzzleloader hunting. Look at that one. That one's pretty cool. Happens in mid-October. It's not like a unit where you're expecting to shoot a 90-inch antelope, but it's a unit that you can draw for a reasonable amount of points. Not going to cost you too many points. And hey, you get to go antelope hunting. And it's beautiful country. So apply for antelope, at least build a point. It does not hurt. You're already paying for an Arizona hunting license as a resident or a non-resident. And it really just builds your points. It's like putting in for desert sheep. If you're applying for a deer in Arizona, apply for a desert sheep, period, bottom line. Yes, you probably won't get drawn. Yes, you're building bonus points, and it doesn't cost you anything really. It costs you a few bucks just to apply. And you know what? That is, if you actually do draw a tag, that would be absolutely amazing. And it's absolutely worth it to do that. So apply for antelope. If you're an archery hunter, apply for units in archery season and expect it to be very, very hot. Expect you to be hunting water and dealing with like potentially crazy lightning storms and rainstorms, lots of rattlesnakes, hunting out of a ground blind, understand private land access in a lot of these areas. And then if you're a rifle hunter, you know, one of the better units, gives the most non-resident tags is Unit 10. Great place to hunt. I mean, these antelope are found on both the east and kind of western flat sides of that unit. Good place to hunt antelope. And then all throughout. I mean, you're gonna have to hunt a little bit. 7 West, same thing. There's some antelope out there in that southern side, southwestern side of 7 West. And same with 2A, 2B, Unit 3. They're up in the northern stuff where it flattens out. They're out of the pine trees. Typically, you'll find them out of the timber, in the open where you typically expect to see an antelope. So I hope that helps you apply. Just choose one of those. If you're an archery hunter, just choose one. If you're a rifle hunter, just choose a good unit that has an appropriate amount of non-resident tags allotted for you. You can't choose any hunt that's got 10 or less tags as a non-resident because they don't even have a non-resident allotted tag for you. So make sure you choose a hunt that's got like 10, 15 tags available. So at least you have a chance of drawing a tag, which it will go to the highest bonus point getter. But you never know. Sometimes when there's 15 tags, they'll round it up and they'll give one of those tags to a non-resident that's an open draw. So if you're a non-resident that has 0 points or a couple points, just put in for Unit 10, put in for Unit 30A where you actually have a chance of drawing without any bonus points. And as a resident, same thing. I mean, you want to get in those areas where you've got a chance to draw. You know, you got a better chance to draw. If you're just looking to hunt antelope, if you're looking to kill a giant trophy antelope, stick to those units around Prescott, Arizona, and then good luck. So, and then if you do draw it, please get a hold of somebody for your own benefit. And then even if it's just private land access, you know, somebody will lead you in the right direction. Some of these big goats are on private land. Just pay a trespass fee to some of these guys, get on there and shoot one. So that's my antelope spiel. Apply, don't expect to draw, and good luck. In the next video, guys, I'm going to kind of go over exactly how to apply for the draw in Arizona, and I'm going to kind of go through all the different things, and so you can actually see what it looks like buying a bonus point, applying for antelope, applying for elk. I'm going to do that for my personal hunt, and then you guys can see what I do. All right, good luck, guys. Talk to you soon.